EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Cooper's got it. Breaks the tackle now in alley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Prescott on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
11 yards there, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A second down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Cowboys 0.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big run there by Jones. 63 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Ryan Succop now for the Buccaneer field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
This is Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
On play action, Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
17 yards. First down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It's caught by Mike Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And 22 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. This is Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Brady going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Cowboys 7. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within one score in striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
At the 47-yard
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and this one caught by Cameron Brady. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Levante David. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this...
He's having a flashback because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back. And
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
SEC violation.
No doubt. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll set up to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
Pretty sure I've been muted this entire time.
He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The lead up to 23 now.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, that lag now. I turned my mic. Well, that's not too bad.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Nope. 24. Alright, I'll give him
5-yard lines and the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turn it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety
that would have been that
one away.
As a defensive back,
but he would have quit if I picked that off.
So that we don't often talk about it. You can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Give me that. Thank you.
My goodness, another interception.
I'm waiting for the quick request for the request to concede. Man, I'm not gonna slot anymore. I want to hit this cross side, AB or Godwin. There it is.
Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
No, this one, there's no way this is.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and he hauls
Sir. Yes, sir.
touchdown.
Yeah, fuck no.
Pass to Chris Godwin. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Yeah, what a shot.
Not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough.
I'll give it to Godwin. He's hanging in here. He ain't quitting. I'll give him that.
Here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point.
Can you not have the leg to kick it out of the back of the fucking end zone? Jesus.
Just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a
He's trying really hard to bounce it outside. Honestly, if he's like outside and make a move back to inside, he has a chance to do it. I mean, I'm not good at kick coverage. I mean, like user control, I am not that great at. Come on. Ah, good break up. Good break up.
Turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
You're just gonna have to run the ball.
They'll run with Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd.
What the hell? I've never seen Levante David ever do that dance, and I never want to see him doing it again. When I think of Levante David, I think of the same type of player as your boy Vince Williams, just retired. Hopefully he did it because of health and nothing else. And his replacement, Bob Spillane, just thumpers, just in the hole, just gonna smack the shit out of you. And Devin White's, your Devin Bushes, your Patrick Queens, Devin White, your more versatile cover backers. Okay, can I get Gronk on post? Or, that's a corner route. No, that's pick. No, it's not. He cut in front of him. Okay, I'll take it. I call him post, even though they're not post. That's just
mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. I've been pretty crap.
What a truck. I guess give him 16-2 here. Let's go.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty.
I feel bad for this guy. I don't even see his name because my camera's in the way. I don't even know if they can hear me since I muted my mic.
I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Let's tackle. Who tackled? 32? Is that Winfield? No, Edwards. I don't know Edwards. Number's Winfield then? Is he 31? He must be 31 because pretty sure Whitehead's 33.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Or maybe it's backwards. Winfield's 33.
Recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership
Nice breakup. Yep. Whitehead's 33. And Winfield's 31.
offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
What?
let's get back on track here. And sometimes
I'm not gonna let him score because
I guess it's time now to lean on that
I
leadership.
don't let him score.
On second down, Prescott again. He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Oh, Levante with his fourth pick.
Another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just
Keep feeding Fournette, honestly, because he's a big boy. I don't expect him to fumble the ball. I wanted Winfield to get that pick anyway, so. Where they crashing? Where they crashing?
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep
Just
it on
take
the
it.
ground. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with on.
Hand the ball off to Leonard Fournette.
Talk it over. Again, it's Fournette. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I'm an ass.
Throwing his
Play action pass. Oh no, he did get me off the edge. Okay. Alden Smith got me off the edge. Okay.
Alden Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. This doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bucs try it on
Yeah, it happens.
but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Escapes the defender.
Can you, like, please tackle him? Jesus, I know I'm, up sticking on the hit stick. Jesus Lord, the second guy should be able to at least hold him, tackle him a little bit, not just fucking get amazing blown on his ass. This man really called timeout.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another.
This man really called a timeout. Man, really called a timeout.
Prescott from the gun. Looking outside,
Yeah.
he's got a man. That's Elliott.
Keep him in bounds. Man, call it.
Across midfield down to the 45.
Is that sounding like a Babbitt?
Going to use their second
In dog
timeout
20. It is.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Just running. Come on. Dude, the Z, man, guy's holding every one of these fucking passes and breaking every fucking tackle.
7 seconds to go.
I don't know what to do at this point, you know?
Now here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes
That was a pick.
but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they didn't force the incomplete pass.
You're gonna run it again, you know what?
And this one incomplete.
Gonna react fast enough. Damn, dog.
Hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Give them 15 there. The Cowboys have a 1st.
Nice break up. Wanted the break up. Trying to recover to sink. Someone catch a fucking ball.
It's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. One last shot now for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And a little bit of a...
Oh, they gave it to his ass. Is that Jarwins? I got caught on that. Whoever the fuck that guy was.
Some fantasy players are really happy with
That man's back go for 2 as well.
I have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it
Oh,
was
Schultz.
got his team down to that point.
Yeah, Corey Schultz, you see that? I mean, I should have had his ass at the 1 too.
For making it happen.
Blitz, right down the middle. Yeah, let him have it. Just wasn't Zeke on that shit, dog.
Only matter the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know in the end. He still lost the football game.
TB12 once again with a great game. Great game. I mean, the only time he had a chance was at halftime when he scored that last second 75-yard bomb. But I mean, nice shot. Can I please skip this? So yeah, Dak, threw more yards, but Brady threw 3 more touchdowns, won the game, better completion percentage. What do you want me to do? Anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell me I suck in the comments. Whatever. Just any publicity is quote unquote good publicity. Good publicity, right? I mean, that's what people say. Anyways, thank you. Doses. I'm out.